Hello.
Daddy!
I was just admiring my damage. Tower of Terror. Paris Hall. I think I did alright. I think I did okay. My shopping addiction. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My channel. Shopaholic chic shithead. A shopaholic. Paris Hall. So this is, I think, most of the stuff they got. Maybe there might be more. I'm still unboxing and figuring these out. To do an intro. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Mike and I'm a fashion freak, geek, luxury lover, shopaholic, chic shithead. In today's videos, some of my Paris Hall unboxings. We're going to be doing it in parts. I'm going to just show you some of the stuff. I'm going to do unboxings. So I will do this in parts. If you want to see what I got, if you want me to hear about my experiences and how it was like shopping at all these places, shopping in Paris, all those things. If you want some vlogs too, please stick around, please hit that like button, please consider subscribing, and keep on watching. Keep on watching. I'm gonna keep on watching these. Hold on. Let me just watch. Watch? Which watch? Get a watch? You watch. I watch. Hello. Ooh, mystery bags. What's inside? I don't know. Why are they black? I don't know. Maybe to protect from people knowing what's inside. Chanel. Hello, Chanel. Chanel. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Mayank and I am a fashion freak, a geek, a luxury lover, a shopaholic, chic shithead, a fashion French fashionista. And today we're going to be doing, I'm going to start a new series which I'm going to post every Friday until I run out of videos of Friday French fashion fabulousness, Friday French fashion basically, it's going to be talking about, I go to Paris to shop every year, but I never really document it. I never really talk about it. I never really vlog it. So I tried to film some vloggings and stuff inside. I'm going to talk about the experiences at each of the stores that I went to and do unboxings, obviously, of the stuff that I got, which is really exciting. So I've already done the unboxings. I mean, I've already opened all the things and started using some of the stuff. So the unboxings might be like retro, 1 week per store in the shopping experience there. And then I'll just talk about what I got and show it to you. Some of it's already unboxed and some of it's already here. Some of it's over there, some of it's over there, you know? So like, yeah, I mean, the unboxings are like nice. And I know you guys like the unboxings, but like, I want to talk more about the experience and the shopping experience and dealing with sales associates there and just shopping in France in general, the VAT, everything like that. Maybe I'll do one video of just Paris shopping in general and what's it like shopping in France. And then I'll do another video about each store because I want to talk about my Hermes journey and working for my Birkin and all of that. I want to talk about my Goyard experience. I want to talk about Chanel. I want to talk about Louis Vuitton. So I'm going to talk about all those things every week in one of these videos, basically, while I also unbox and tell you about the things that I got. I hope that all made sense. Okay, so today we're doing some Paris part whatever, French fashion, French fashionista, French fashion Fridays. Oh, I'm gonna do it on Fridays. I'll do it on Fridays. Every Friday. French fashion Fridays. French fabulousness Fridays. Whatever. I'll figure out a funnier name. So I'm gonna talk about the stuff that I got and unbox it and the experience of shopping. So our first video is going to be Chanel is from Paris. Hello Chanel from Paris. Chanel in France, they give you bags like this. They put the paper shopping bag inside this like black shopping bag, kind of to, you know, make sure that it's like incognito and nobody really knows what you have. But I mean, they could obviously look in and see. Actually, all of Paris does that. They'll put them in white shopping bags with a little, and the bag has a little flap. It's like a basic white shopping bag, and then it has a little flap in here to hide what's inside. So they put the shopping bag inside the shopping bag. Also, you guys, YouTube Shorts is a new big thing I'm trying to do a lot of, so please check those out. Try to build it up. So yeah, they put them in these bags, basically, but they come in the black shopping bag and they also come in this like special white shopping bag, which is like special to Chanel 31 Rue Cambon. I don't know if the other Chanels have their own shopping bag, but I only shopped at this one. And I went to the one on Printemps in the department store, but that was just, they basically had a regular black shopping bag. So Chanel 31 Rue Cambon is a flagship store, which is the one I went to. I'm going to talk about the Chanel shopping experience. Chanel, I don't know if it's different for every Chanel, but it's like, first of all, it's impossible to make an appointment. You have to make them like 2 months in advance. Like, and it depends on the store. Like 19 Rue Cambon, which is right next to 31 Rue Cambon. There's two Chanels right next to each other, both in the first arrondissement, right next to each other, right by like Madeleine and up like Rue Saint-Honoré and by like the Louvre and stuff like that little area of the nice shops. There's two on Rue Cambon, one at 19, which is right at the corner of Faubourg Saint-Honoré and Cambon, and then one a little bit up on Cambon. And then there's also one on Rue Saint-Honoré, like a couple blocks down. So there's 3 Chanels in this little area. Then there's 2 Chanels on Avenue Montaigne, one inside of each of the department stores, and I'm sure there's probably another one that I'm missing. The 19 one, you can't even make an appointment for. It's like, I think you just wait in line and go in. It's like the newer store. 31 is the OG. It's the flagship store. I think it's the biggest. But also all these stores like did big remodels during COVID. So some of them have like just like Louis Vuitton did a big remodel and just reopened it after like a 2-year remodel. Dior did a big remodel. I think this Chanel did a big remodel too. Not sure, but I remember. Anyway, so it's impossible to make an appointment. So these are special. I don't know if all the Chanels have a different bag, but this is obviously different than the ones that you get in the US. So this one says 31 Rue Cambon on it. And the boxes also say 31 Rue Cambon Paris, 31 Rue Cambon Paris. This one also says it. I also got this one, but I got it from Printemps. So it was just in a regular black box. So yeah, but they got beautiful ribbon, blah, blah, blah. But then they put it inside this black bag to like protect it for you, basically, while you're shopping. Or if it's raining, you know, all those things. It did rain. Luckily, our hotel was right down the street from Cambon. So I just walked and put them back. But like if you're walking a lot with them or you need to take a cab anyway. Explain more. So I had to make an appointment. Luckily, I was staying at Fouquet's, which people on here have told me to help me get an Hermes appointment, which they didn't end up doing, but they did give me appointments everywhere else, which was nice. So they got me an appointment at Rue Cambon. I also texted both my essays in the US, and one of them wasn't able to get me an appointment, but the other one was like, sure, I'll help you. And she connected me with another person at Rue Cambon. So I got 2 appointments at Rue Cambon, and I ended up going the first time. I went to the store twice. So the first time I went to my appointment, I got in, I met this lovely woman. She was so helpful. I love everything about France. They're always like so helpful and they make you just feel so special, blah, blah, blah. They give you coffee, they give you tea, they make you wait while you wait, blah, 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 champagne, whatever you want. So we got in, we waited. So I said I wanted to look at shoes first. And I was like, men's shoes. And she was like, there are these trainer ones that they have that she didn't have any. I asked if she could get my size, but she didn't have. But she brought out these ones instead, which I loved, which came in this big black box here. Also, like, side note, if you don't get the boxes, you can always just go to the store here and show them your receipt, or just say, hey, I got stuff in France. Check my profile. I mean, the profiles are separate in France versus the US, but just show them the receipt or say, hey, I got some stuff in France, or you have a good relationship with the person. You can just say, hey, I want some boxes for the stuff that I bought. I wasn't able to bring the boxes back, and they will give you boxes. So I got this cute little black one with this little like new tie of the new Chanel tie and the gold with a little pearl like thing. And she was so sweet. And she gave me like, I think she even gave me extra dust bags. Like love her. Faster to look at shoes. She brought me out these shoes, which here's the unboxing of them. I came in this lovely box, and I've been wanting a pair of black shoes. I bought a lot of black shoes in France, but I've been wanting a pair of black shoes that are just kind of like everyday, basic, not too flashy, and just all black. I want it all black so it doesn't get too scuffed up, and like the side, it's like, you know, low maintenance. So, I mean, I've already started wearing these, so yep, but these are what they got. I love them. They're black on black. It just says Chanel right here and right here, size 44. And then it says Chanel on the back there. I mean, they're just low tops, leather sneakers, kind of, you know, not too flashy, kind of a little flashy, but not that much. And they come with dust bags and a whole thing. Lovely dust bags. And then they came in that box, which is too hard to get out right now. But it's a big brown box. Who doesn't need extra boxes? You know, storage, they can use them. They're great for storage. They're great for like just putting things on, or like decorating, kind of like, you know, like side, like not besides in your closet, like just little like end table side piece things. I mean, who doesn't love an extra Chanel box? The white ones, I think that's pretty cool. It's limited, not limited, but it's just like, these are from here. Okay, anyway, so I got those shoes. Then I was like, I wanted to look at some bags, and I asked her to bring out some bag options. And I was just like, whatever, you know, I was like, I'm interested in some wallet on chains. I wanted a mini bag. I wanted a wallet on chain. I wanted like to see a boy bag for my friend. I wanted to see if they had any, you know, regular classic flaps. By the way, I think that this is a new thing, or like Chanel is trying very hard to become like Hermes, where they are like limiting, not only are they limiting your quota, so I think it's 1 bag and 1 SLG per month in the US and France. Well, Cambon said 1 bag, 1 SLG per month. Printemps said 1 bag, 4 SLGs per month. So maybe there's some discrepancy because it's a department store. But they're like limiting the number of items you can get, and they're making it harder and harder to get them. You can't just walk in and get their classic bags, their traditional bags. They're making the classic flap, and even like the 19 and the boy bag, definitely classic flap, and the reissue. They're like making it where it's like not easy to get a plain black one with gold hardware or silver hardware. You like can't really just walk in and get it. I think that they're because they think people are reselling, or they think people are trying to whatever it is, or I don't know, but they're limiting to have that. So they only brought me out colors. So they brought me out like this pink one, this gray one. She brought me out a bunch of pink, and I was like, I don't really want pink. Do you have anything in black? And she was like, no, I don't have anything in black. At first she said no. Then after I said I bought the shoes and then I wanted to look at the things, I think she was like, oh, okay, he's buying a pair of shoes. Like, you know, he's not just here to get bags or whatever. I don't know. I think there was a shift because like she could tell that I was actually going to buy stuff maybe. And I think that there is a shift that happens a lot of the time when you buy something or say you're going to buy something, then they like start helping you more versus just because it's a touristy place and people come all the time and they come and shop and look at things and then don't take anything. And it's so much time and effort on their part to open everything up nicely, unpackage it, talk to you about it, go get it from the back, bring it, you know, open it and like talk to you about it. Then they have to package it back up and put it away and everything like that. It's like a lot of, you know, it's a lot of work. And I don't even know how much commission they get. Can't be that much. Maybe, I mean, maybe not. I don't even think Chanel does commission anymore. Chanel in the US doesn't do commission anymore. I don't know about France, but anyway, so then she showed me some of these wallet on chains, and I kind of really liked this 19 one in gray, but I didn't end up getting it. And I also asked to look at some wallets for my friend, and he didn't like any new wallets. And then I was like, do you have anything in black? I asked her again, do you have anything in black? Do you have anything in black? So then she brought me out a 19, a small and black Bose with silver hardware, and I really wanted it with gold hardware. So I was like, do you have any gold hardware? And she said no. She said, this is the only one. And like 2 of her like coworkers came and asked if they could take it, and then also if they could take the other bags. I don't know if that's some kind of game they play to make it look like it's more desired and it's hard to get, or that a bunch of people want it so you need to grab it right away. But I feel like all stores do that now, where they like make you feel like you have to get it because this is the only one. And I think that they do that too. And I think that's also part of their like, you can't just walk in and get it, and then what they offer you have to like want to take because it's the only one, or it's the only one available, or there might not be another one for a while. And I think Hermes does that too. Like, and I'll talk more about that in my Hermes story about my whole experience there. But like, I think that they just kind of were like, hey, this is the options we have, take it or leave it. But then, you know, once I asked her one more time, I was like, hey, do you please have any black? And I was like, I really want black wallet on chain for my sister, because I have, so Christmas is coming up. Then I have, my sister got engaged, my mom's 60th, my cousin's wedding, my other cousin's wedding. I'm going to India for my cousin's wedding next week. So I was like, I need gifts. I was like, do you have it? And then then she brought out a wallet on chain in black, caviar quilted with silver hardware. And I was like, oh, I love this, but you have it with gold hardware. And she's like, she couldn't, this is the funniest part. She wouldn't even bring it. Like, she brought it out, but she wouldn't open it and like take it out and let me try it on. She was basically like, see, look, I have it, see? And she like showed it to me and then put it back in the dust bag and put it away. Because I think it was like kind of like she didn't want other people in the store to see that I was getting that, because then they might ask for it. Because if you see someone else having the bag that you asked that they don't have, same thing with Hermes, like if you see the bag, see someone getting offered a Birkin and they tell you don't have a Birkin, it's like, that's why they take you into a secret room. It's like if you see somebody getting offered the bag and then they say they don't have it. So like, I think there was another bag I wanted. I think I saw somebody with a 19 and I saw it, and that's why I told her, like, can I see that 19? And she was like, that's the one with that person. There's only that one. And if they say no, then you can go get it. And that's the kind of same game. I think that maybe it's not a game. Maybe sometimes it's not a game, but the game where they pay, where a sales associate comes and says, are you done with this? Do you want this? Because my client wants it. It's like making a demand for it. Anyway, so I saw that one. I tried on the 19 a bunch of times. I liked it, but I didn't love it with the silver hardware. So I said no. Then she came back with the caviar quilted with gold hardware, and she did the same thing. She literally like, so she brought it like this. And then she was like, see. She just put it back in. And I was like, wait, can I see it for a sec? But it's literally like, okay, this is a gift, but I'm giving it on Thursday, but I wanted to do an unboxing of it and talk about it because it is such a classic style, and like they're making this harder and harder to get. So this is what it looks like. It's got, you know, this is the caviar quilted one with gold. The sticker's still on. The back has a pocket here, but like literally this is like not even touched. Like the sticker's still on here. The paper's still on here. The sticker's still on here. This weird paper's here. The sticker's still on there. Like this is still even here. Like this is how much she didn't even take it out. Because usually they always open this and take the chain out so you can try it on. But she didn't even take the chain out for me to try on. But I mean, this is a lovely bag. Like, I mean, it's a really nice bag. It's small, and the price point, you know, whatever. It's $29 $29.50, I think. In terms of like practicality, I mean, I think this is a really practical bag because it's big enough to fit your phone, wallet, your keys, everything like that. You can wear it as a clutch, right? It's super, you know, day and night. And you can wear it with the chain. You wear it crossbody or over the shoulder with the chain for like a daily, you know, on the go. It's got a bunch of like pockets, which is great. It's like, it doesn't need an organizer or anything like that because it's already got so many, you know, it's got this up here, so you can put like little things in here. Then it's got this front pocket, which is pretty spacious, a zip pocket, which is pretty spacious, a flat pocket back here, then like a big pocket, and then 6 card holder slots. So you can use it, your cards, your phone, your bigger things here, put like split things, and then it's got 1 pocket back here too. I mean, it's got a lot of pockets. It's actually very practical, I think, personally. So I got this. I'll have it for like a few days and then it's gone. And then so she brought out some card holders and I got this blue one. As you know me, I love giving card holder presents. So I got this blue one. It's a navy blue. It kind of feels like a black, but it's blue with silver, nope, gold hardware. Gold hardware, and it's in lambskin, so it's super soft and plush. I mean, I think you guys have seen enough of these up close to know what's in here, but... And so, also, I don't know if I've said this before, but Chanel now doesn't do authenticity cards. They do this like chip. So there's a chip in here and there's a bigger chip in there. So then I got these 3 things and I think she was super sweet about it. And then like, so then she wraps everything up, she goes away and then they take you to another place where you pay and you pay, meet another lady, they pay. The lady was really nice. She recommended a couple of restaurants and you pay and then you do the VAT stuff to get the VAT back. So these prices, by the way, so like Chanel's prices now are basically the same US versus France. So it's like if it's $29.50 in the US, then it's €29.50. So this is €29.50, but then you get the VAT back, which is like, let's say 300, let's just say for safe 10%. So $29.50, you get 300 back, so it's $26.50. Whereas in the US, it's $29.50 and then 10% tax on top of it. So it's 32 something. So it's 26 versus 32. So you're saving like basically 20% of the price, right? I mean, 10% off and 10% that you would have paid for tax is what you're saving on this. So this was 26 instead of 32. So it's still, you still are saving if you're traveling to France. If you live in France, then you're just paying $29.50, no tax. And if you live in the US, you're paying $29.50 plus tax. You could also pay $29.50, no tax if you get it shipped to, you know, one of those states that have no tax or no state tax or whatever like that. So they're trying to like even out the points. She wrapped it all up. She put it in these nice little bags, inside the bags. And she gave me her card and she was like, if there's anything else you need while you're staying here, let me know. Or next time you come to Paris, text me a few days before, which is the golden words you want to hear, which is like the, yay. They like me. Like, yay. Chanello. Love you, Chanello. So she gave me her card and she was like, here you go. And then I was like, great. And she gave me her phone number and contact info. I think it was like a scan thing. She was like, text me if you're here a few days before your next trip and whatever you want, and I'll make sure to get it for you, hold it for you. So that was like a great, like, next time I go to Paris, which I'm going again in January, I'll text her before and be like, hey, do you have this? Or hey, can I get, because I really did want to get a classic flat, but they didn't have any. Like, luckily I made an appointment because the line was so freaking long. Like, I'm so lucky I had an appointment. All the other Chanel's you have to make, like, you have to wait in a line, and a line is everywhere. Every store, Louis Vuitton, everywhere, they always have lines. I was lucky to get in, and then she gave me her contact info, so I was able to go back in and make another appointment with her. Part 2, basically. But yeah, so like, there were people waiting in line at the 19 Cambon. You can't do appointments online at all. Like, so you have to just wait in line. 42 and 51 Avenue Montagne, you can do, but it's like booking in advance. Also, Chanel only lets you book 1 appointment per month. So once you've booked 1 under a name and an email or a phone number, I don't know how they track it, but once you've booked 1, they won't let you book a second one. So if you're trying to book multiple appointments to go to multiple stores, you have to book them under different names or have a contact info at each store so that you don't have to like book through the system, because it wouldn't let me book anymore, which contrary, like Louis Vuitton let me book a bunch. Goyard didn't let me book more than 1 either. So the appointment booking, we can do I'll do a whole thing on just Paris shopping in general, I think separately, but so that was my Chanel. Then I went to Printemps and I saw the same 19 in black with gold. They had the small and the medium, and I was gonna almost get it, but then I didn't. Mostly because at that point I'd spent a lot and I was like, hold your horses, you have spent a lot of money, and maybe next trip. Because I like had set a budget for this trip. Obviously I went way over it. And I had set a budget based on what I was gonna get from Hermes or not, and what I was gonna get from Goyard or not. And then everything else was kind of like I was going for those two brands, and then everything else is kind of like, okay, we'll see. So I didn't get it, but I did get another card holder from him because I felt bad because he helped us a lot. This guy at Prent Thompson was really nice and he's super sweet. He gave me his card too, gave me his phone number. He said, text me before or anything like that. Super sweet. And he also was like, we're open until 8, which they're open later at the department stores than they are in the boutiques. So if you just change your mind, just text me. And then he texted me like during and was like, somebody else was looking at both of them too. So he was like, if she takes it, you don't get it. He texted me, somebody else is looking at it. Do you want it? If you want to come back. But I wasn't going to come back. And then I said, no, it's okay. And then he said it's sold, but he had the larger size and I didn't really want the larger size. But then I texted the lady from Cambon and I was like, hey, can I come back and look at that 19 again? Because I thought if I was going to get it, I should get it with her because she'd been so helpful and I wanted her to get the commission. Even though the other guy was really nice, we just kind of browsed in and stopped by and it happened. We waited for like 5 minutes at the department store instead of, whatever, the long line for Chanel, the store. But he was like, I felt, like I should get something. And he was the one that was, you can get 4 SLGs a month. So I was like, here, I'll just get another SLG because why not? So I got the same one, but with caviar in the navy blue, basically. Super cute. Same thing, gold hardware. They're both made in Italy. I always like the ones that are made in France, but beggars can't always be choosers. But yeah, he only had one. Like, they don't bring out if you're looking for, they only bring you out the colored ones. Usually they don't. I think they're trying to get rid of the color ones or push out the color ones or have people have the color ones. A, because they're more limited, and B, because, they don't want everyone buying black ones. I don't know. I feel like they're getting rid of black or making black just harder to get. So I got that, just feel good. Then I texted her. Actually, I texted her a few times to come back and she's like, come in here, come in. She gave me a bunch of appointments. I couldn't go to 2 or 3 of them. The final one I went, and this was on my last day, and I had this whole drama with Cartier, which I will talk about in another video, that I was dealing with the whole day. So I went back and I asked her for that 19, but she said it was sold. Somebody had already bought it, which kind of sucked, but she said that there was another one, and that's what she had brought up to show me. It was the bigger size with gold hardware, so it was like the medium, which was 62 or something like that. And I was like, do I want to spend this much on another bag? I mean, do I? I do, but I didn't. So then she brought me all these other bags to look at. She brought me on a 19 in this like beautiful cream tan color, which I almost got as well. She brought me up. It was the launch of the new cruise collection that day too. So it was a new launch. So it was a little crazy. Everyone was there trying to try on the new bags and stuff. And there were all these new styles. There's a bunch of red. Red was really big. There was a red Chanel 22 back tote, which I looked at, but I was just like, oh, do I really want that? No. I have a lot of red. I do love red, but red is my favorite color. But I don't know that I can buy that $5,000 for that, like, basically, I don't know. Anyway, so I didn't get it, but I did look at it. And then she brought out another one, also sat me down, coffee, whole thing, waited. It was so nice. Oh, and Chanel and Cambon, like the bathroom, which I always feel the bathroom because I drink so much water and I drink so much coffee and I pee all the time. But like, I had to go to the bathroom. They have to escort you down to the bathroom and like open it with a key and then wait for you while you use the bathroom, like right there. And it was this guy, the security guy, both times. A little awkward. They do it at a lot of places where you have to wait. Some of them they don't. Like Cartier, they do the same thing. Louis Vuitton, they don't. Goyard, they don't have a bathroom. I didn't use a bathroom at Goyard. Dior, they just let you in. A bunch of other places they let you in. But Chanel, they make you... Oh, Hermes, they just let you in. But Chanel, they have to like escort you and wait with you, which is kind of annoying. But anyway, I came back and then I looked at a couple other bags that other people were trying on. And then she brought me this one, which is the one I got for me. Yay, one for me. So I've been wanting a classic flap for a while, but the prices are A, ridiculous, and B, now it's impossible to get. So she brought out this cute little mini. So this is a mini flap, which I do love my small bags. Mini flap with lambskin and gold hardware, which is also like really hard to get. The mini ones, I asked for a mini and she was like, I don't have any. And then she was like, oh, and then she had 3 from this collection, which is, I guess, the new collection. The new cruise has this in a burgundy, but so it is the regular classic flap. I mean, the mini flap, but it's got this little CC detail here and then a cocoa with hearts here, which makes it a little different, a little more, trendy or whatever, or limited or whatever, which is cool because, I mean, even though the main mini one's impossible to get, like this is also a cool, and the gold is like extra dark, like, I don't know, like it's not as shiny. It's more like muted, tinted. I don't know. So it's got that. It's got one turn lock. I've used it, but I also still put the stuffing back in when I'm not using it because you gotta keep the shape. Stuffing. So it's got one big compartment and then a zipper in the back there. And then on this side, it's got its, you know, digital thingy. And then it's got one back pocket, which I don't think I've seen anyone ever use this back pocket. Like, I don't know what you would put, but it's so soft. It's like, versus this, which is so rough. Like, this feels like, you know. I can do a what fits in either of these. Maybe both. Maybe I'll do a quick what fits in both. I don't really want to like put stuff in this because I'm not keeping it for me. So I don't really feel like that would be right. But then again, who knows? They're probably not going to watch this video. Oh, your gift is, but this, it says Chanel made in France. It says made in France, which also makes me really happy because I know I love my made in France ones. So, oh, and then it says Chanel Paris here too. So also this one is lambskin, so it's very easily scratched, especially this inside will get scratched really easily. It's already got a few scratches if you can see them. I feel like it also just comes with scratches. Like my friend got a new one and hers had scratches inside it already. I think it's just part of the bag. It doesn't fit that much. Like your phone, I have an iPhone 13 Pro Max. It like just fits and it like has to like, you know, make this, see it's a little bent in here. It has to like straighten this out for it to go straight down and then it just sits there. So I wouldn't actually put my phone in here, but like your wallet, your keys, your everything else can fit. You know, it's a cute, like I just wear it like that, you know, or like this. Or like, hello. Very happy. Great purchase. I also keep it stuff to the shape, you know? Gotta keep it shape. So, and then I texted her once, and then she like packed it up, and like I was like, I gotta go deal with this thing before 6 o'clock. So she like rushed me through. I had to skip 2 people who were not happy about it. Got my VAT with a different person who was really nice, but also saw the first lady who was also really nice, and I had to react for the recommendation for that restaurant because I forgot it. Pushed me through, got me through, and got me out, and it was raining, so like she put me in another one of these bags, and I ran home and dropped it off. But yeah, oh, and this was 4,300 euros, so it's gonna end up being 3,800 because I think I'm getting 500. I think it's more than 10%, so it's like 500. So it's 3,800 versus it is also 4,300 in the US plus 400, so 47. So 38 versus 47, so it's $1,000 difference. It's pretty good. I mean, still pricey, but 38 versus 48. Let's say 38 versus 48. I'm gonna say 38 versus 48. It's really, I think, France shopping. All in all, great experience at Chanel. Loved it. They were so helpful. They were so nice. They were so friendly. It felt like inviting, inclusive, everything like that. She was super sweet. She texted me. Oh, and we spoke in French the entire time, which is really nice. Also a little hard. And we texted in French the entire time. Really nice. Also a little hard because I'm still rusty. But she was super accommodating and helping me like that. And she was like, you know, let me know when you come back in January. I will get whatever you need for you. And like, she sent me off really sweetly. And I was like, thank you so much. Also, I hit my quota. So I could only, that's the other thing. I hit my quota. So I could only get one bag. So it was either this, the 19 or the 22. My friend was with me there, but then he left. He could have gotten one bag, but it's like, I don't need to get that many. Like, I want to like spread out my things. I mean, I'm going back in January and in June, so I'll probably get another bag each time. Also, I like to just like have them and keep them. Like, I'm going to use this for a little bit and then it's going to sit there and I'm not going to touch it because I like just want to grow my collection and just have them all and just stare at them. Like, I want to use like one bag every day that's like durable. This is not that durable. This is more like a special occasion kind of bag. But yeah, so that was my experience at Chanel. If you guys have any questions about it, let me know. I will totally answer every question about it. And I'm going to do one video a week. So I'll do a video about my Hermes journey and everything that happened with Hermes, all 3 stores. So stay tuned for that. Every Friday, I'm going to post one of these videos. Friday, French fashion recap. I'll do one video for Hermes, my whole journey there, one video for Goyard, my whole journey there, one video for Dior, one video for Cartier, one video for Louis Vuitton. And I think that's everywhere that I got stuff from. And then I'll do one video for everywhere else. Like I went to Moignan, I went to Fleur La Page, I went to the department stores. I'll do one video of just general French shopping and the whole experience. And then I'll do another video of that. Okay, so that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 videos. The next 6 weeks. And then by then I'll be back in France again. Then I'll do another 6. That's exciting. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please consider subscribing. Please smash that like button. Please share with your friends and family. If you hate it, share with your enemies, exes. I know your time is valuable. I know your time is precious. So I appreciate you spending your time here with me. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you in the next one. Yay, 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 yay.